On those occasions when you have guests and you need something great for breakfast, we got your back so big, you won't even know you had a back. And by the way, I don't think that actually made sense. But I will say this, I've been asked to do a version of this forever. It involves refrigerator biscuits and eggs and cheese, and frankly, I could stop there and it would be fantastic. We're doing kind of an Italian-esque version. The stuff all just goes together, you bake it, and half an hour later, you're like, oh my God, that's gonna be the best thing ever. So everything goes in a bowl, we mix it together, it goes into a casserole dish, we bake it. Okay, so I lied a little bit. These things are ultimately going in the bowl and getting mixed together, but I'm gonna throw them in a hot pan first to boost up their flavor. So this is Soppressata. It's a spicy Italian sausage and one of my faves. So we just cut everything. Could actually just kind of throw these together like this, make my work a little easier. Now we'll just do this and this.
You said Soppressata.
Soppressata. Soppressata.
Yeah. And this, oh my God, you got mad at me because I said you did this with something the other day too.
Leave me alone. I don't know what anything is. Now the tomatoes. Now that my son has called me out.
I don't know what anything is.
It doesn't matter if I get it right. It just matters that I get it. And one fell. Tomatoes. And now some scallion. I don't use scallions very often. I think I did recently. So let's just do this. Wait, do you see what's happening here? I cut this finger with a knife once, and the nail saved my finger, but now it's starting to come up, and it wants to, and I don't want it to come off, so peel the scallion. And this may be why I don't use scallions, because they're kind of a pain in the ass. They're good, but, oh, for God's sakes.
I thought that was called a shallot.
Oh my God. Wait.
Hey, he doesn't know anything. It's perfect.
Have I called these
Thank you, Chancey.
scallions the whole time?
Yes.
And what's really effed up about that is a scallion, aka green onion, is my favorite vegetable of all time.
Any more different than a scallion.
Ah. Right, so let's cut some of this. Hey, what did you do? I just took a tomato. So we'll just cut these guys. Max,
I'm hungry.
get out of the tomatoes or whatever they're
I just
called.
needed a little bit of Soppressata.
You know what? F off. Shallot, tomato, whatever that's called, into our hot pan. Let's go. Okay, first thing in the pan will be a little butter and some oil. Nice, nice combination. And then everything we've just cut, like this. And look, all of these things could go into this breakfast bake raw. The reason I cook them first a little bit in this pan is to really intensify the flavors of each of them. Break up the little piles of the Soppressata, whatever it's called. What is it, Max? Soppressata. You'd think I'd know. I have a restaurant called Gray's that has a charcuterie board. That Soppressata is one of my favorite things. Look, I'm just...
You would think.
You would think I would know. So just do this. Break it up well. Okay, just a couple things now. Salt and pepper. Some garlic. Oh boy, nice. And as soon as this gets fragrant, you know I always say it. 30, 45 seconds. We're gonna take it off and let it cool a bit. Here's our bowl. Now we put everything in that's gonna make up the sort of the base of this whole thing. And we start with eggs. All right, let's give these guys a little mix. Sorry, hold on. We'll add about a cup of milk. A little more salt and pepper. I love red pepper flakes in this. And then we need some cheese. I have a half-pound ball of mozzarella. I love the way, look, it's like string cheese. So just break it up. Break up this whole guy. And this will be incredible in here, all broken up. Beautiful. Next, we need a little fresh basil. So I've got a little pile right here. I'll just give them a fine little chopping. This will go in. And then the one thing that is the most fun component, and that's this. It's a 1 pound tube of flaky refrigerator biscuits. We'll open this up. We'll give it the obligatory hit and have them come out. And we've got 8 of them that we're gonna cut each of these into 6 pieces. And that will look like this. And ready, when you got them all cut, just drop them all in and give them a little mix. You got the cheese, you got the biscuits, you got the egg. All beautiful. It's missing something. I haven't forgotten, I'm just letting it cool. And when it is cool, you put the rest of the stuff that you sauteed in the pan in. And that will look like this. Oh, you know how good this is gonna be. And honestly, it's kind of simple. No skills needed here, folks. And we mix again. This can go into our baking dish. I think this one's gonna work just fine. Okay, so we're baking in this, and I'm just gonna butter. I don't want anything to stick. Sorry, Max. Max, right up here on my grizzle. You could use, you know, non-stick spray oil if you wanted. It's all good. And now it's as simple as this. Of course, you want to get every little piece out, arrange it nicely. Wow, and that's it. My oven is on to 350. It's going in for 25 to 35 minutes until gorgeous, beautiful, and cooked. The thing that I forgot that I will now add is some pesto. And I have some store-bought pesto here that's gorgeous that I'm just gonna put like little islands of it throughout. I don't want to inundate, but I do think that the addition of some garlicky, parmesan-y pesto is gonna do something really good here. How could this not be good, right? I mean, it has to be. He said to himself with no one responding.
Rhetorical question.
Sometimes you never know when it's rhetorical.
I know.
You think you know.
It's gonna be good, right? That's a rhetorical question.
Well, I do like hearing you guys speak up sometimes. You know, every so often people go, I didn't hear the boys much in the last video. I'm like, well, because Max was holding everybody back. Oh yeah, we got the shit happening now. This looks good. I'm now happy again. Off we go, inside. See you in half an hour. When I'm not cooking like I am now, I often sit in front of my computer and I work. And when I work, I like to listen to something, and whether it's true crime, or whether it's music, I always have in my Raycon everyday earbuds. The thing that first drew me to them, they have these little gel tips that make for the perfect in-ear fit, and you can do this. My glasses would come off before they would come out of my ears. You can't beat the 8 hours of playtime with a 32-hour battery life. You get impressive quality audio at about half the price of other premium audio brands. And come on, Raycon's everyday earbuds look, feel, and sound better than ever. And that's why they have over 49,000 five-star reviews. 49,000, that's a lot of five-star reviews. So just think about how you would use your everyday earbuds. Would it be jogging? Would it be riding a bike? Would it be working in your kitchen? Would it be working in the garden? Would it be laying down for a little nap, tuning out the rest of the world, just zoning? And check this out, Raycon everyday earbuds are Siri and Alexa compatible. So to get your own, because I think you want them, click the link in the description below or go to buyraycon.com/STCG to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/STCG. You're gonna get 15% off your Raycon purchase. You better get going. And at the end of 40 minutes, I present you with what might be one of the most gorgeous looking breakfast casserole things ever, but also the smell from here, max. The pesto, the soppressata, the tomatoes, the everything. I mean, come on now, son. Look at that. And just look. These crispy corners up on top, the soppressata. But look when you come down in here. Let's try this. Look underneath. Egg, tomato, oh my gosh. You gotta get a little bit of the corner of the biscuit. Like there's a perfect bite. Got a little bit of everything. I got a little pesto on the front of the biscuit corner. I've got egg, I got soppressata, I got some basil, I got some melty mozzarella in here. And I see some shallot. That's a perfectly curated bite.
Are you sure it's not scallion?
It's not a scallion. I know what the f*** a scallion is.
Now you do.
Giggity giggity. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, the flavor is just off the charts. The pesto puddles that were in this, amazing. The melty cheese. It's this contrast between the crispy corners of the biscuits and the soft underbelly of this thing. It's a dream that you will want to eat all the time and make for your friends. But the only downside is if it's too good, they might want to come back all the time. There's so much noise going on in there. There's kids playing, whatever. But that's what this is for families. Make it. Make it, eat it, love it.